I'm Siobhan.
And I'm Sloan.
And we are the Grow Sisters. Today we are very excited because we have a special guest with us, Natasha Rekie. And she is here today to give her story.
Yes, thank you for having me. I'm going to say it again. I'm happy I met you guys. I met them yesterday. No, 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
And I felt grateful and blessed to meet you guys.
Aww,
I love strong, independent women, and I'm happy to share my story, and I'm happy you guys have me here. West Coast Farms.
Thank you for coming.
Yes.
West Coast
Feeling
Farms.
blessed. Okay, so I'm here to share my journey to health and wellness. My goal is to bring awareness to people that want to use medicinal cannabis or have thoughts about it or have never even heard of it. I want to advocate it, and I want to drop the stigma.
Yes.
I'm not a stoner. I don't smoke to, I don't know.
You're not a recreational.
I'm not
stoner.
recreational. I do it to heal, and it's crazy. I have a neurological disease called chronic migraine. Chronic is every single day. I have pain every single day. For the last 4 years, I've been struggling, suffering. My life is just hanging out.
Shuts it down.
Yeah, hanging out in bed, sick and tired of being sick and tired and in pain. And before I found cannabis, I was on over 12 pills a day, which is crazy.
Over-the-counter prescription?
Yeah.
Wow.
I was on 5 different kinds of medicines, lots of different dosages. It was just wild.
Pain pills? Or?
Yeah, painkillers. It put me on everything. Anti-seizure medications.
Was it mostly opiate based?
No, they never really gave me much opiates,
Okay,
which I'm thankful for. I never liked them. No. I had surgery when I was a kid. Never was going to do opiates again. But yeah, my pain was every day, and I started using cannabis every day. And my friend asked me the other day, how often do you use? And I was like, only when I hurt. So every day.
Yeah.
But I realized every day, but the pain has gone down. I used to be out for the count every day, and now I can manage my pain, which is amazing. If I feel a migraine coming on, I can medicate with cannabis, and either the pain suppresses or it goes away entirely. And I can go on with my day instead of being in bed. I used to have the migraines every day, and then I started using cannabis, and I swear after 2 months of using it regularly, my brain, the inflammation went down.
Wow.
And I really think that's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it does. And the number one thing cannabis helps is migraines.
Yeah.
And was I ever told that?
No. Well, and they're finding now that it's an anti-inflammatory.
Yeah.
So not only is it a painkiller, but it's working as an anti-inflammatory to kind of take that down.
Which is exactly what I need up there.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I can't imagine. I'll get a migraine once
a month, maybe.
And I consider that a lot because it's a 3-day process.
Yeah.
It comes on, I have the migraine, I can't do a thing.
I just had a 4-day migraine.
Oh, sister. Oh,
the day I met you, I was like a wreck. I was like,
thank you. You're
together really well. Yeah, I was really sick, but I medicated right before I got there, so I was like.
And so the day that you met us, it was previous to 4 days worth of a migraine.
Mm-hmm.
And did you take a CBD or a THC, or do you like to take them together?
I take them together. So when I am hurting bad, I use THC because I want to get it away, and I need to just zone out and zen out.
Yeah.
But usually if it's just I feel nauseous or a little headache coming on, I can get my vape pen out and do CBD. Gone.
And this has hospitalized you.
Hospitalized me. I was across the country looking for treatment in Cleveland. I went to the Cleveland Clinic.
Yeah, sure.
I went to the Cleveland Clinic for 3 weeks by myself. Was in the hospital doing
this
treatment.
Clinic specializes in
migraines.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. And I learned a lot of knowledge. They taught me how to manage the pain, meditate, eat healthy, everything, except they gave me so many drugs. I was actually on an IV intravenously getting medicine for a week.
Oh, goodness.
And it helped. It helped for 2 months, and then it just came back worse and with some force. And so I've been hurting. But yeah, my migraines were every day, and then I started using cannabis, and now they're, they come twice a week, which was really like
So
amazing.
you went from every day,
Yeah,
not being able to function, to 2 times a week by integrating cannabis.
Yeah, manageable.
And what is your prescription drug intake at this point?
At this point, I'm on 2 pills.
What?
I'm so excited. Awesome. I'm getting it out of my system. It's so toxic.
Excellent.
The symptoms to me is mind-blowing that my doctors can put a young adult who wants to be thriving can put you on, like, putting me on those medications. It took me a week to stop blacking out to get it in my system.
Oh my God. So you can't drive. You cannot function. This is with the over-the-counter prescription drugs. You cannot drive. So responsibly, when you're medicating or you're having an attack, essentially, you have to shut down. Even with the cannabis, which is understandable, except for you're not ingesting all of these toxins,
which is amazing. And when I talk about pain management, it's not like I still hurt every day. That is no doubt, but I can reverse my pain easily.
Wow.
And I only get the bad migraines that put me in bed. I would get them twice a week. Now I went plant-based and I get them once a month.
Wow.
And so
not only changing your prescription drug intake, but also changing your diet to plant-based.
Plant power is amazing.
So talk a little bit about that.
What did your diet, how did you change your diet?
It was actually crazy. I have always ate, like, I love food. I can eat more than my father. Easily.
Cheese.
No problem. And I was a hunter. Like, I like hunting. I like providing my own food, and I was a meat eater. And I gave up meat for Lent because I'm Catholic. And I gave up something for Lent, and I was like, wow, I feel great.
Yeah.
And then I was like, I'm going to give up dairy. And I started watching all these documentaries. I gave up dairy, and I just felt like a new person.
Excellent. And so with the with the cannabis and the plant-based diet, you're able to really have more control over the migraines, essentially.
Yeah. I wanted to touch base on, like, the kind of pain I had to, like, show it in reality to everyone that my pain it was no joke. And today it's no joke. Last week I wanted to die.
It's the suicide migraines is what they call it.
There's many times in my life where I thought that I was going to go to sleep and not wake up. And I was okay with it because I was done being in pain. My pain for me, like, a good day would be like feeling like I had a hangover, and then the bad pain would, like, I can't walk. I fell to the floor the other day because my pain was so bad. I lose my eyesight. I can't hear. I talk with, like, I slur my speech. I can't walk. I get the stroke-like symptoms where my face droops and I can't feel half of it. It's
really scary.
It's really scary.
Yeah. And it's hard too because it stops your life. And so you can't go to work, you can't drive, you can't function. I mean, it's really, debilitating. It's awful.
And I am very, like, 100% blessed that I have my support system. I meet people like you guys that care. And then I have my friends and my family. I mean, they're my rocks.
Yeah.
They do everything for me.
Thank God for family. Well, and how wonderful is it now that we are able to share your story and actually talk about this and bring this into the light for people who possibly are having these same, I mean, a migraine is a very common thing. And I know that, we are instructed to take the Advil or to go drink coffee or to, you're having a woman moment, just go home or whatever, and they don't want to deal with this, but this is real and people are facing this. And this is something that is causing people to, like you said, want to not live, and if there is a medicinal cure, then it needs to be addressed. And one of the things I would really like to on my own topic, sorry that I need to go off on it, but we really need to start looking at this medicinal plant as medicine.
Healing.
This is healing. And if we're going to look at cannabis in the terms of this, then we need to start creating an organic plant. That our medication that we are creating for people needs to be clean.
Yes.
If they're going to be using it, if they're going to be living a clean lifestyle, plant-based lifestyle, and really trying to heal themselves, this needs to start happening in an organic sense. And so I would like to help you out with that. Blessed Coast is going to bless you with a little bit of to go home with, and you can let us know what you think about it. But yeah, we're an organic farm, and we're so grateful for women like you who want to share your story and get it out to the rest of the world. And we hope that across the country, you guys are watching the Grow Sisters, and get to hear a little bit about this. So how has this changed your life? Since cannabis, since you kind of broke through the stigma?
It's mind-blowing. Even just yesterday, my boyfriend was like, I met you a year ago before you started using cannabis. He's like, your life has changed for the better in so many ways. And I finally, for the first time in 4 years, see a light at the end of the tunnel.
Excellent.
I would sit at home and be like, Dad, like, what do I do? Like, I'm in a rut, and I'm in pain, and I'm sick of it.
Yeah, and on top of being in pain, you're depressed.
Yeah, because I'm at home, and I miss out. I feel so guilty. I ditch my friends all the time. And, I mean, I'm pretty sure they understand. But it's like, I wish I was there. I could have owned my own house by now. I didn't have to medical stuff. I went into debt because of it. And now I'm working my way out of it.
You're young.
Yeah, I got
You're
this.
resilient.
Yeah.
You're finding a cure. I'm really interested to hear what the future brings for you as far as your health. If you continue on a plant-based diet, continue taking the cannabis as an alternative medication, and not to mention your blog is coming. So please, we're going to
about that. Yeah. It came on so early. Like I was in a really bad migraine week last week, and then I just randomly linked up about it. We linked up, and I don't have anything running yet, but I have my Instagram, and you can follow me on that, and it's at health. No, it's not. Let me try that again. It's cannabis.health.wellness on Instagram.
We'll plug that too.
Yeah, and then you guys can catch up with me there, and stay tuned.
Connect with us. Ask questions. We're looking forward to a blog, or we're looking forward to speeches, or wherever you end up with, helping share your journey. And I think that there's a lot of people in these situations that live in states that they can't talk about it or they can't access it. It's coming, everyone. It's coming so soon. And CBD, just to let everyone know, CBD actually can be sent in the mail. So if you are having migraines or something, you can access some CBD. Do get a hold of something like that. Be patient. It is coming to your state. It will be happening. And if you can't access cannabis, do seek out a healthy alternative lifestyle at least. Try to do your best. Until your state goes legal. And then cannabis is on its way for you guys. Did you have a question?
Yeah, definitely. When you were talking about the side effects that the prescription drugs gave you and how they were like awful.
Yeah.
I really am interested to see how you feel when you're like on the prescription drugs versus cannabis.
Yeah.
And what the side effects are and
how comparison.
Yeah, comparison.
For me, it was like, okay, let me take every pill I have. Let me take every prescription I have.
Just to get a cure. Just
I'm gonna eat it.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna wait for the best. And I would wait for hours and nothing would happen, and to the point where I would be in a ball on the ground just crying, like I feel like I'm going to die. And I mean, if you've ever had a migraine, you can probably relate. People that don't have migraines, it's hard. It's hard because it's a pain that I would never wish upon anyone.
It's debilitating. I mean, it completely shuts you down.
Yeah, the drugs never really, the prescription pills never really gave me weird side effects until now. Actually, they would give me weird ones, but then I would get off of them. But right now, I'm withdrawing, and it sucks. So I see the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm feeling so good.
Stick with it.
I'm like, doctor, get me off these toxic pills. Yeah. And then he's like, okay, you're gonna withdraw. And so now here I am withdrawing for the next 4 months.
What are the withdrawals like?
The withdrawals are kind of what you see on TV with a drug addict.
Wow.
I would have never taken them if
just from like painkillers
over the counter.
Am I allowed to say the name of it?
Yeah.
It's called Effexor, and I'm never take it.
Say it one more time.
Effexor. It's if you research the drug online, it's terrible.
And
What
it's
I put
for
in,
migraines.
it's for depression, but it like helps with migraines. So I took it for a different cause,
That sounds so
right? And so it made me crazy. And I got off of it, and now I have one more pill, one more dosage to get off, and that's going to be the hardest part.
Yeah.
I shake, I puke for days. I had to have my boyfriend pull over this morning, so I was just gagging and convulsing, and I sweat, and I get so sick that I develop a.
I know. I just want you.
I get so sick that I develop every time I'm withdrawing, if I go down a dosage, I get a sinus infection.
Well,
On
it's
top of
just
my
your body.
migraines.
It's just your body clearing out.
Yeah.
And really, I mean, kudos to you, because not only are you detoxing, but you put yourself on a plant-based diet. I mean, you're
done it myself.
You're my hero.
Yeah.
Like, you are
That's
awesome. This is it's an incredible journey that you're going through, and I sincerely hope that you start to write.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
You're an inspiration for others that have these pains and are on prescription drugs, are eating negatively for their body.
Everything you put in your body is
direct reflection. Well, and one of the things that we don't think about, because it's not affecting us now, but I'm getting older, and so naturally I think of these things, but your organs. Your organs, your poor liver, eating all of these unnatural chemicals, and so those were the effects of the over-the-counter drugs. Is there any effects that you'd like to talk about as far as what you're feeling now with cannabis? What's the comparison?
I cry weekly. Instead of in pain now, I cry weekly because I'm so happy.
Yay.
It's crazy. I was I'm such an emotional person. I was.
That's okay.
Yeah, I was driving out here thinking how did I get here? And I'm so blessed to be here with people like you that that I can talk about it with. And now I'm here sharing my story, and I want to help other people. I suffered for so long, and then I want to help others. I just got asked the other day. I got asked twice this week if I could talk to someone that has chronic migraine.
Well, and it's funny because that was going to be my in closing question to you. Do you have anything that you'd like to tell our audience now about your journey or their journey, or is there anything that you kind of like to follow up as far as anyone that's in a similar situation?
Yeah, I would have to say right now, be patient. It takes time. Your body has to heal. And healing. That's why my blog and my Instagram is going to be called Cannabis Health and Wellness. I am not cured, but I feel like I'm on my way to being healed. Which is body, mind, soul.
Yeah.
And country.
Yeah.
And universe. I mean, it's really, it's starting with all of us, and it's kind of just doing this beautiful spread. And I think that more awareness, more openness, more communication, just to bring it full circle, it's funny because Sloane here too, she's not a recreational smoker. I am. I love getting high. I want to get high all the time. Yeah. But
it's fun.
It's fun.
I mean, for me, so rarely where I just wake up and I'm like, I feel good. This is great. So when I get that, that's my high.
Yeah.
And so I have to medicate to feel like that.
But this is excellent that you have found a plant-based that you're able to cure with. So I'm so excited to have met you and get to do this in the beginning of your journey, and
so
keep kicking ass, and we love you. And thank you.
And I'm excited to learn from you guys, and it's going to be a sisterhood.
Oh, yes, definitely. We'd like to make you an honorary grow sister.
Step grow sister.
Step grow sister, totally.
And I just wanted to say also, I'm thankful for living in Humboldt County.
Absolutely.
Humboldt County, native, born and raised, and I have never been more grateful for my county, my roots.
Incredibly thankful to this county, incredibly blessed. I'm really happy that the voice of the people in the county are starting to kind of, come out and be able to share these stories. And because Humboldt has blessed us, and it really has created, a great environment to not only grow, but to share our story and educate and be the leaders for the rest of the United States. Everything that California is doing right now is being looked at, and there's a lot of good people in this county. There's a lot of true people. There's a lot of really incredible organic full sun farmers who want to produce medication. And so
we're not all here, but it's
We're not all here for the money.
Thank you. I
I'm here for the cure, baby.
We're here for the health and the wealth.
And with
Yes.
the
Yes.
cannabis,
Nice.
Wellness, not the wealth.
Yes.
and with the cannabis health being organic,
Yes.
not having pesticides,
And that's
know
why I have
where
these
it's
girls
coming
now
from.
to help me, because
Yeah.
you asked me the other day, what do you know, how do you medicate? And I'm over here like, whatever they give me.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
We got you. We got you.
I'm learning, guys. It's a work in process.
Yeah.
Just like your food, you
Yeah.
want your cannabis to be organic. You don't want it to have pesticides. You don't want to ingest. If you wouldn't want,
You're trying to
eat
cure
something,
yourself.
Yeah.
You don't want to add the toxins on.
Well, there's like this,
And people do grow with pesticides.
yeah.
So
Absolutely.
Well, there's this saying that it's like, okay, never mind. I lost my thought.
We love you guys. Thank you guys so much for following the Grow Sisters. We'll see you guys next time. More instructional videos to come. We're really excited. We're going to be coming out with a compost tea, speaking of organic, and we just want to give you guys love. Thank you guys for coming. Thank you so much, Natasha Rekie. Please, everyone, keep your eye out for this wonderful woman. You're going to be seeing more of her on the cannabis stage.
You're gonna be on Oprah one day.
Yeah.
We love you, Oprah. All right, guys.
Bye.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Aw.